How to be Indie in Brazil. A weekly show by Geisa Fernandes.
Episode 7. What's your Christmas story? I guess most of you already heard a song telling the story of someone driving home for Christmas, the idea of going back to a kind of lost paradise that remains steady, just waiting for our annual visit. You know, the typical Hollywood Christmas representation. My memory is filled with such representations, and I was wondering if maybe this kind of memory is not exactly the ones we've got, but the ones that get, let's say, planted in the affective corner of our brain. Let me explain you my point. Christmas happens to us in Brazil in the beginning of our summer, which is usually hot enough. That means that the most common and favorite Christmas icons such as snowflakes, snow blizzard, trees covered in white, this kind of thing, it doesn't happen. So we grew up kind of making believe that Christmas that we see, it's yet real, but not in our concrete reality, let's say this way. It's a more symbolical experience of Christmas. Sounds weird? Well, it is a little weird, but yet beautiful. And when I think back of my childhood Christmas experiences, they were just wonderful. It took me a long time, and I was about 10 years old already, when I found out that Christmas and New Year's were two different parties. I actually thought it was just one big party with a week pause in between. Okay, in Christmas there were also presents involved, but in New Year's Eve we all dressed in white, what is a kind of African ritual that we observed in Brazil, and at least in my family back then we all dressed in white. I still do, dressing in white on New Year's Eve. And during New Year's Eve we also danced more, so things kind of balanced out and really gave me the idea that this was just one big party divided into peaceful night with people around the table singing carols and having any kind of time for reflection and things like this. Really never came to the picture of my Christmas representations, at least in childhood. And among my fondest memories, I have this noisy Christmas dinners with children sitting basically, everywhere they could find a free place. Adults chatting, laughing, dancing. And the heat, oh my God, the heat. This lively, colorful paradise now belongs to my past. I still love Christmas the way I used to, and I would really love to dance and chat noisily on Christmas Eve. But apparently, the older you get, people don't allow you to do this anymore. And Christmas become this bittersweet celebration, so to speak. A time for reminiscing, but reminiscing in the bad way, in the sad way at least. From my childhood Christmas memories, the only element that remains the same is the almost unbearable December heat in Rio de Janeiro. But instead of an excuse to eat and celebrate outside, now the heat seems only like an excuse for the rain to come. Sounds gloomy? Well, but that's not all the story, and definitely not the end of it. As years go by, you learn to focus on the important part of the celebration. So I take myself time to call or send messages or buy presents to my friends, whatever my budget allows. The important thing is saying I love you in your own way. You also learn the tricks to survive the family meetings. And there's this great 1 year time from Christmas to Christmas when I'm doing amazing things of my life. And if it rains, let it rain. Don't you guys have this Let It Snow song? Well, let it rain. And may the Christmas rain wash up all the bad vibes. Thank you very much for staying with me. I wish you a wonderful Christmas. And don't forget to tell me your Christmas story on the comments, okay? For now, the final treat, Peito Vazio, a tune from the Grand Cartola. Till next week, Merry Christmas, Feliz Natal e beijo!
Nada consigo fazer quando a saudade aperta. Foge minha inspiração, sinto a alma deserta. Vazio se faz em meu peito, e de fato eu sinto em meu peito vazio, me faltando as tuas carícias. As noites são longas, eu sinto mais frio. Procuro afogar no álcool a tua lembrança, mas noto que é ridícula a minha vingança. Vou seguir os conselhos de amigos e garanto que não beberei nunca mais. E contemplo essa imensa saudade que sinto se esvai. Procuro afogar no álcool a tua lembrança, mas noto que é ridícula a minha vingança. Vou seguir os conselhos de amigos e garanto que não beberei nunca mais. E contemplo essa imensa saudade que sinto se
How to be Indie in Brazil. A weekly show by Geisa Fernandes.